Johnnie Walker, Guinness, liquors that have quenched the thirst of generations, and among the crown jewels of the world's biggest drinks maker, Diageo. The person in charge of the brand behind these brands, Saller, Diageo's Chief Marketing Officer.
For consumers, we don't promote Diageo as a brand, and that's because the heritage of our individual brands, which are hundreds of years old, is so important to our consumers. They want to know the stories of our individual brands. So that's really what we bring to life. And we're the custodian of that heritage.
Which one is your favourite, if you had to choose?
It's like asking, which is your favorite child?
Overseeing a portfolio of more than 400 products, Saller has the task of protecting the firm's more historical brands whilst keeping its pipeline current. For a firm that makes 6.5 billion litres of drinks a year, not diluting each label's key message is also vital.
I think it's about telling the stories behind the brand. And there are so many stories we could tell. When you have hundreds of years of history, we try to find the stories that people are most interested in. So let's take the rise of craft beer, for example. Consumers actually want to know how these products are made. And if you're in the Guinness storehouse, you'll see on the wall, it's a quote from one of the Guinness family, and it's something like, "We will make our brand in the most traditional way, make our beer in the most traditional way, but using the most modern technology." Now, that was said in the 1800s, but that's what we're trying to do today, is experiment with all of those traditional ingredients, but do it with modern technology and in a very Guinness way. But the craft element is important not just for our small brands, but for our biggest brands, because consumers are very, very interested in craft.
Is Diageo a branding company as much as also a distilling drinks company that actually makes drinks?
Diageo is both. Without the brand, the amazing capabilities we have across our supply organization, our master distillers wouldn't mean much. But without their craft, those brands would be not nearly as powerful as they are.
Well, at both ends of the scale, celebrity endorsement is huge for any brand around the world, and notably in the drinks industry as well. How important are celebrity endorsements?
We are, as you can imagine, quite choiceful. There has to be a relevant and natural fit between the person that we're talking to, the person we're working with, and the brand. So we do some of our brands use, celebrity endorsements. In some cases, rare cases, we have very deep partnerships. So that would be with Sean Combs on Ciroc and with David Beckham on Hague. They roll up their sleeves, they get in there and work with us. David has personally sold the product into our customers, and that's made an enormous difference to the product's success.
Social media has also been transformative, but not without its risks.
How has social media changed your job?
Wow, it's changed it in a lot of ways. Consumers are highly networked. Trends, culture travels very fast. When you have image-driven products like ours, you must use that.
It's also a dangerous tool as well, because some companies have gotten it wrong in the past.
We are hyper-vigilant. We have to be. Our marketing code holds us to a higher standard than many companies have to, and I think that's right. And you have to be authentic in the conversations. We have, agencies monitoring what goes up on posts and then immediately taking down anything that could look, if someone's drinking a drink and they've got a child in the picture, we'll take down that post. So we haven't gotten it wrong. But it's just being part of the everyday conversation.
Part of Diageo's communication strategy, the company says, also means promoting a healthy relationship with alcohol, without which the 28,000-strong firm would see its business model under threat.
It's a huge part of our strategy. We've just signed an agreement with Uber in many countries around the world to make them part of that responsible drinking strategy. And it's not just about drive home safely, it's about have a great night out. And we believe a great night out is a responsible night out.